All right. Hello, hello. We'll wait for another 30 seconds or so for people to join before we kick off. All right, let's get started. So thank you everyone for being here today. I'm Liz, I'm the marketing specialist at Spaceflow, and joining Denny, customer success lead, and David, our head of product for today. It's great to have you here to see the latest updates, as well as a first look at where Spaceflow is headed next. Just to start with a little bit of housekeeping, if you have any questions, please do drop them into the Q&A, and we'll answer them at the very end. If we run out of time and don't get to your question, no worries. You'll have another chance to ask via the follow-up email that I'll send with the recording later on. Today's agenda is all about product. David's going to take us through the highlights of new features from the quarter, followed by a look at what's coming next for the platform. And at the very end, last few minutes, we'll do the Q&A. So I'll hand it over to David.
Thank you, Liz, and great everyone. Great afternoon. So happy to have you here all, and happy to walk you through the presentation we've prepared for you. It's exciting product updates. We would like to, as Liz mentioned, it's going to be 3 areas within this presentation. First one will be the intro to the Spaceflow Lab. So basically, what we aiming to do with this new series. Second part of the presentation, we highlighted some features that we have released in Q3, and we would like you to also see it in action. So we will show the demos here. And the last area will be the upcoming features. So also like to give you a sneak peek what we're working on currently in Q4. So let's jump to it, and let's start with the Spaceflow app. So I hope that you've already seen it on our socials, but we have introduced our new series, Spaceflow Lab. And basically it's a series where we introducing how the Spaceflow is built. And we have the 3 narratives here. It's innovation, transparency, and collaboration. So basically we would like to loop you more inside the product lab. So how we define the features that we about to build, what's the process of the building the features, and as well the transparency with you in terms of the when it's going to be built. And as a part of the Spaceflow Lab, what it consists of? It consists of articles. So that's something that we already publishing on our Spaceflow blog. Then of course part of it is these live product updates that we would like to do every quarter to kind of showcase you and demonstrate what we have released. And as a part of the Spaceflow Lab, I would like to go through the new product portal. So in case you are our client, that's something that we made available for you. And basically it's a new portal that you can access, and you can track the status of the features that we're currently working on. So we want to bring the transparency also in the spotlight. So we want to make sure that you know what we're working on. Also with the description, what the features are aiming to do, what benefits it should bring you. But that's not all, because you can also submit the new features. So basically, if you have any new ideas or how you would like to evolve our product, you can simply directly from the product portal, you can submit a new feature and be automatically notified once there is any progress. But as well, you can vote in the existing features that are already in the portal. So that gives us, as a Spaceflow, as a product team, gives us kind of really nice way how we can shift our roadmap within our product vision with the collaboration with our clients. So it's not only about what is currently in the development, but as you can see here, it's also what is under consideration. So it's basically a backlog of features in future. So in case you are our client, definitely go check it out and raise your new feature requests and vote for the existing ones, because this is, as I said, really beneficial for us as a product. In case you don't have the access to the portal, you can find it in the admin console, or feel free to reach out to our customer success to get the access. So that's the Spaceflow Lab and the new portal. Let's now move to the Q3 highlights. Within this section, we would like to highlight 3 features. And the main focus in Q3 was about these 3 focus groups, or let's say pillars. First one is revenue. So basically for our clients, be able to maximizing the revenue via flexible services in Spaceflow. Second one is data. So with the data automation and also new dashboards to be able to track what the users, what the tenants are doing. And third one, automation. So we know that there's a lot of repeatable operation tasks that the clients are doing within the platform, so we automate as much as possible. So these are the 3 key focus groups. And I would like to just show you now one example or one highlight from each group of the feature that we've been working on and it's been released. Let's start with the payments. So in-app payments. In case you are our client, you know that we've been working really hard over past years to make our booking engine robust and really flexible, so we can fulfill all the needs. So it does not matter if you offering meeting rooms or if you offering guest rooms within the Spaceflow platform. We want to make sure that you are able to manage all the settings directly in the Spaceflow platform. So the booking engine is one of the, I would say, USP of Spaceflow because you have multiple options how you can set it up. And recently we wanted to add up on top of that, and we wanted to bring also the in-app payments together with the booking engine. So what does it mean? It means that we integrated with Stripe. I believe that a lot of you know the Stripe booking or not booking, the payment engine. And for you as a client, it will be super simple how you be able to enable the in-app payments for the tenants, for the clients. So again, how we build this feature is with the matter to not like add the operations to you, but automate as much as possible. So you'll be able to set up everything from the admin console. Once the tenants pay for the specific amenity directly within the app, the money will automatically be transferred to your account as well. So there is no need of any manual workload. And before I jump more and show you how it can be set up, it's also one thing that I would like to say here is that we know that a lot of our clients are leveraging the white label apps. So in case you have the white label app, we are also able to brand automatically the receipts and the emails directly from that into your domains, into your brand logic. So this is also fully branded to make it look and feel as a part of your brand. So if I would now go to the let's say clickable setup. So in case you are familiar with the platform, this is the Spaceflow admin console. This is basically where you, as our client, as admin, have access and you can set up everything that is visible in the app to the tenants. And here, what we can see is already what is offered in my building to the tenants. So here, in case you would like to leverage in-app payments, it's going to be completely the same. So you add a new amenity. Here you can add the amenity name and amenity description. So in this specific use case, it's a rooftop terrace. I just write some description as well. I upload image. And here you are able to select the booking engine. That's something what I mentioned. So you have the 3 options here: redirect link, which is redirecting to the third-party booking engine, or time frame or time slots. So this is what you define directly here in the settings, and everything is then respected in the app itself. So let's define the time frames here. And as I said, the booking engine is pretty robust. What you can do with this amenity, you can define the opening hours. So basically, from what time to what time the users can book it directly in the app. You can define maximum capacity. You can also go even further. So you can decide how many days in advance can the users book it. So if you have any restriction, let's say that this terrace cannot be booked more than 10 days in advance, you can set it up from here. You can set up the reservation units. You can also set up the space between reservations. So let's say if you need any time after the meeting or reservation is finished, if you need any, let's say, cleaning time, you can also set it up. Maximum booking period, so for how long this specific user can book it. So there's a robust setting. I will not go through everything, but if we scroll down, you have here the paid amenity. And if you enable it, you can define the price per the specific unit. So it's really in your hands what the price is going to be. So in this use case, we will define that the price for 1 hour of this terrace is 40 euros. You define the VAT based on your country, and our booking engine automatically calculates everything. And with the in-app payments, if you save this, if you edit this, it automatically also connects with the Stripe. So what does it mean? It means that you don't need to do anything else. Now with this setup, it will automatically, the end of the journey of the user will be that the payments will be collected. So we save it, and now the rooftop terrace is created here with the booking setup and also with the in-app payments activated. As a client, as you know, you have all access to the data as well. So the dashboards, analytics. So that's something what you will see as well. You will see how many revenue you have done within specific amenity over time. So you can really be flexible in terms of the data. So this is how easy the setup is. And now if you look from the tenant app, so from the Spaceflow app, or if you have any white label app powered by Spaceflow, me as a tenant is super simple. I go to the services, I see what all services you as a client you offer to me. I click common rooms, I see the rooftop terrace, I see that there is a price. I can define from what to when I would like to book this amenity. I can see whether it's free or not. And once I agree here with the purchase terms that you uploaded, I confirm and pay. And here, this is where me as a tenant, I'm prompted to finalize the payment. Otherwise, I'm not able to book this amenity. In terms of the payment options, this is how you define it. But as we said, it's integration with Stripe. So you can leverage the Apple Pay, Google Pay, credit card options, and basically everything that is supported from Stripe. So me as a tenant, if I pay, I get the confirmation, I receive all the emails with the receipt, and I can directly as well in the app see the receipts too, and I've done the booking. So this is the in-app payments. That's something that we work in Q3, and currently is in the final phase of testing. So we expecting that in 2 weeks it should be live for you as a client. So in case you would like to enable this functionality, the setup is pretty seamless. We just need you to fill in some details about your bank account, and that's basically it. So our customer success team will also be in touch with you in case you would like to enable this option. So this is the payments, and that's something that's going to be live in 2 weeks. We're excited about this one. And on this next slide, I would like to also give you like broader picture about the connected experience and kind of show you your storyline in case you activate in case you are in the booking system of Spaceflow, and as well the payments now. And for example, you have also integrated with access control system. The connected 360 view can be all in one, and basically from booking to access, it can be fully automated, and your team, so operational team, there's no need of manual involvement. And it's just a simple example here. So tenants books and pays for the specific amenity. So let's say here for the terrace. So I'm a tenant, I'm booking directly from the app, and I pay directly from the app. So you as a client, you get the money straight away. Then in case you have the integration with mobile access, the tenant in the specific time frame, so when the booking is started, they gain the access as well. So this is all automated. So me as a tenant, once I should start the reservation of this amenity, should be able to as well use the phone, use the app to open the door to the terrace. We also have the option to share the access to others. So let's say that this tenant is reserving the terrace, and he or she would like to invite as well some visitors outside of the building. We can also share the third-party link. It can be shared via WhatsApp, it can be shared via SMS, and the guest can also access only for this given time frame this specific amenity, so only the terrace itself. And once the booking ends, once the reservation is finished, everything is automatically deactivated. So this is like the connected experience that you can achieve in case you have also integration with mobile access, that we can give the temporary access to the users as well. That means that your team, there's no need to hand over the keys, no need of the collecting of the money. Everything can be automated, and everything is streamlined directly within one app to the users, to the tenants. So that was the payments, and that was the revenue. Second topic and highlight within Q3 was the data. And with the data, we know that with Spaceflow, you get access to multiple data about the behavior of your tenants, how they're leveraging the app, how they're leveraging your services, communication, and many, many more. And that's why we work hard to create one new dashboard, which is the Lease Overview Insights. So basically here, you get everything about the lease behavior, so about the user behavior at one dashboard. So this should simplify everything in terms of your decision, because now you can get these data scattered across all other analytics part, but with this Lease Overview, everything is consolidated into one dashboard, and you are able to predict based on these data. So I would like to do a small demo here. So I will just swipe here to the admin console. So this is Spaceflow admin console. You as a client, you can see this. And if you click on the leases, there is a list of all of your leases that are currently live within the platform. In case you are a residential client, the leases would be like the name of the lease, name of the person. In case if you are mixed use or commercial, of course, the leases are the companies itself, so someone who is renting. And here, what you can see, if you enter specific lease, you see this new overview screen, which is consolidating all the data about the user. So you can see, or about the lease, you can see the average satisfaction, you can see number of active users, total tickets, total bookings, how the users from this lease are interacting with the app. What do they use from the app? Do they use the documents? Do they, check your services? Everything in one single dashboard. You are able to access the data. You are able to see as well the satisfaction overview. So as you know, if you're leveraging the satisfaction, so tenant satisfaction, so basically that you're asking the tenants, how satisfied are they? You see all the data consolidated here across the time. So you can also deduct whether it can be churn or not churn. So what you can enhance. You can see average satisfaction over time, but it's go even further. You can see all the bookings that has been done from all the users from this lease. You can see the interactions on the newsfeed. So what do they post on the community field, and as well the tickets itself. So this is all in one. It should give you a snapshot about your specific lease. That's something that we haven't had before, and I'm really excited about this feature because it gives you really big value in order to work with the data and be able to see if this tenant, and basically predict based on this data, because you are able to see how they interact with your building, how they interact with the app, etc., etc. It's not it, because everything from here is clickable. So if you'd like to open a specific ticket, you can easily click and you can get to the ticket detail as well. So that's something part of this lease overview dashboard that is already live, and you can access it from the admin console. And now in terms of the data, so from data to decisions, as I mentioned, with Spaceflow, you are collecting a lot of data about the usage of your building, about the tenants itself. I would just like to highlight here the three options, how you can leverage our data, so how you can work with our data. So one option here is to use our native dashboards. So for example, this Lease Overview Dashboard that I showcased, that's something that is the native dashboard that is like already predefined from Spaceflow. But we know that you have maybe some other KPIs that you'd like to track, or some other metrics that you'd like to measure. That's why we offering you as well the custom dashboards. So basically, we are able to define and create the custom dashboard for you that is accessible straight from the admin console, or you are able to export all the data via API. So we can prepare these exports, and we know that some of our clients, you would like to have you have some different tools where you're measuring all the data, where you also have connected other systems that you're utilizing. So you can also access these data directly from our API. So these are the three pillars how you can leverage our data at this stage, and that's something what is heavily used and is an added value of Spaceflow and the data itself. So that was the data, and the third pillar within the Q3 highlight is the automation. And content scheduling is something that is already live, so you can already access it as well from the admin console. And we see that the new suite, so communication section, communication module of the Spaceflow is heavily used by our clients, but by tenants as well. And that's why we're bringing this option for you to automate the content. So basically, you can plan and schedule when the post is automatically published on Newsfeed. So if you would like to schedule some announcements, you can do it straight away. You can already prepare everything, and it is scheduled and published automatically on the time and the selected date. So it saves you time. So you can schedule multiple posts at once. You can edit everything after all. So it is seamless for you to manage all the content within the newsfeed. And just briefly, how you can find it in the app or in the admin console. So if you're on the newsfeed, you can easily create a new post, event, or poll. You fill in the title and the description. You can target. So if you are our client, you already know that we have also got quite robust targeting option here. So you can target one building, multiple buildings. You can target specific lease, multiple leases. You can target channels. So that's all part of it. And once this is all finished, you click here and you can schedule the content. So you select the date, you select the time, and you hit published. When it's published, you can see here the new status of the post. It's scheduled. You can also here on the top, you can filter only the scheduled posts. Once the post is scheduled, you can easily also edit. So if you want to change the publish time, you can do it as well straight away. Or if you want to publish immediately, you can do that too. And once the time when this post is scheduled is reached, it will automatically be published. And as a user, the tenants, they will automatically receive the push notification. So this is how you can automate the communication towards your clients as well. You can save times in terms of the operations. So this was the Q3 highlights. We definitely release more features in Q3, but we just wanted to highlight these three big ones, main ones, and we are super excited about them. And now I would like to move to the upcoming features. So basically, this is the plan of Q4. These are features that some of them are already in progress. We're working on, and at Spaceflow, what we always do is that we plan the quarterly roadmaps. So we always plan the 1 quarter ahead. So currently we are in Q4, and these features, what you will see, this is all planned for Q4 development. So basically from now on till the end of the year. So let's start. And let's start with the home section in admin console. So over time, once we enhance the functionalities of the Spaceflow, we added more and more modules, more and more functionalities. We found out and we know that we are lagging one, let's say, starting point for our clients, that they can easily see what's happening within the building. So they can easily interact and pay attention to the things that really matter. So that's why we decided that we will bring a new home section in admin console. what is it? It's a new landing page where you as a client, you will be able to see new analytics part as well, but also like new call to actions. So here it should be all about the things that you need to know from the first glance once you open the app. So there is call to actions, so quick actions, create post, send message, view bookings, create lease. So these are the quick actions. Second part is the attention required. So what happened within the community? Where is the high engagement on the post? So you can see that there has been 18 comments on the morning yoga class. If you click here, you are directly, you open the post, so you can see what's happening there. You can see the upcoming bookings. So what reservation has been, are about to be today. So what should be booked for today's ticket updates. So the same with the ticketing, where I should pay attention. So these are the attention required fields within the home screen. And of course, you will also see the satisfaction. So if you're running the tenant satisfaction, you'll be able to see the risk tenants that, let's say, they said that they're not satisfied in your area. So that's something you should also pay attention. So this should be the new home screen for you, starting point from where you can easily manage basically everything what you should manage in terms of daily operations with your tenants. Second feature or module, it's parcel management. So as you know, at this stage, we supporting the integration with third-party parcel systems. So in case you have a third-party parcel system in place with the lockers and everything, we are able to integrate this solution. That means that the tenants, they still have everything in the one app, in Spaceflow app or in your white label app. But the management itself, everything is done in this third-party tool. We are just the front face here. What we're working on now and what we planning to introduce in Q4 is our own parcel management module. So basically, we would like to equip this screen that we already have with the management itself. So it means that we will empower your concierge within the admin console, so within the product, with the new section that is parcels. And whenever they receive a new parcel to the reception desks, they're able to log them in and notify the tenants automatically. So it's only the software. We are not replacing here the hardwares. It's only about like streamlining the concierge's operations on the concierge desks. And in case you would like to, and you have multiple packages coming to your reception, this is a tool where you can all automate it straight from the Spaceflow. So that's something that we're working on, and it will be available also by the end of this year, also the management part of the packages. So we will start with the option that you'll be able to log in the package. Once you log in the package from the admin console, the user receives the notification with the code. Once the user comes to the reception, he or she provides the code, and there's some small verification for your concierge so they can hand over the package. So this is the parcel management module. That's something what we will add this quarter. Let's move on. Also something that we're working on is new services and booking flow, because we know it's all about the user experience and it's all about how the services are presented to the tenants. So what we decided to redesign the experience of the services screen of the app, and also redesign the booking flow itself. So basically what we're working on is that we will have here the more highlighted, because you as a client, you can highlight specific features or specific services that you would like that the clients or the tenants to book. So you can highlight them here. Me as a user, I'll be able to have the option to book again. So it's a user behavior. Usually you are booking the same things. So you don't need to go and click through the app again. You will have it here, book again. And as well, the new interface of the services. So to make it more prominent for the tenants, what and how they can book. Within this booking flow itself, we also bring in completely new screen with the calendar view in terms of the availability. So it's going to be way more easier for tenants to be able to see when this specific amenity, bookable amenity is free, and they're able to directly select it, select the time slot from this calendar. So that's the enhancement in terms of the UI and UX of the whole services screen. Next feature that we're working on as well is also tied with the automation. We introduced the content scheduling this quarter. In terms of the newsfeed enhancements, we are bringing the newsfeed formatting. So that's something we heard from our clients a lot, that they would like to have the formatting options within the newsfeed post, and it's something we already working on. And what we can expect all the standard formatting tools, so bold, italic, underline. You can also have the bullet points here. You can have the hyperlinks, so everything can make your content nicer in eyes of the tenants. So that's something that will be also live in this quarter. And lastly, AI digital concierge. So this whole AI team here. So we worked pretty hard to define the strategy, how we approach the AI within Spaceflow. We were focusing on the trends, and we defined the strategy on the two pillars, basically. One pillar is the AI for tenants, and second pillar is AI for operators. And with this, we are starting with the AI digital concierge. So it is the AI for tenants. And basically, with this feature, the tenants will be able to access the digital concierge, so let's say bot, directly in the app, and they will be able to ask questions and get the answers. So basically, it should also reduce the friction. It should reduce the operation on your end as a client, because you are able to pre-populate this bot with the data. You will be able to upload documents. You will be able to give a context to it. And as examples, what we have here, it can be the house rules, it can be the opening hours of amenities, it can be lease renewals, terminations, everything that you have part of the package that you basically the tenants reach out to you. You can populate the bot with that, and it can automatically answer to the tenants. So that's something we already working on as well, and we would like to pilot it pretty soon. So in case you would be interested in this feature, also definitely reach out to us to be a beta tester of this functionality. And this is something that will also be part of the app and will be prominent concierge assistant for the tenant. This is basically just a start. We also exploring in terms of our roadmap multiple other features in the AI, and we'll keep you posted about that. All right, that was it.
All right, so we've got a few questions here. We can go through. We've got about 10 more minutes to answer them. First question is, I think for Denny, will I need to do anything to enable in-app payments, or will it roll out automatically? And what about the pricing?
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much. So the first step is to reach out to me, and then we can have a discussion about the pricing. And then enabling is a simple matter of toggling the option on and off from our side in the app. We are going to send you a very, very short, quick link where you need to fill out all the information, and then the payments are going to be enabled. So this can be done very quickly. And of course, we can also provide you with an onboarding session where we can take a look at it. Also, for example, your finance team, make sure that you understand all the ins and outs, and we can target any questions that you may still have.
Thanks, Denny. Next question is also about payments. How are the refunds and failed payments managed in the payment system?
Yeah, okay, I can take this. So basically the refunds, as I showcased the booking engine, you can also define there the cancellation period. So basically everything is taken based on the rules that you define there. So you can define if the tenants, they can cancel the bookings in advance, and how long in advance when the reservation starts. And if they cancel, then the refund is automatic. So basically, it's up to you as a client if you decide that you would like to leverage also the automatic refunds. That's part of the scope.
All right, thanks, David. I think you touched on this earlier, but the other question is, are there any other AI features planned?
Yes, as I mentioned, we are the strategy of AI. We put together in these two pillars: AI for tenants, AI for operators. For the tenants itself, it's all about like interacting with the bot and interacting and make the bot do the actions within the app. So the next step there is to actually produce a booking. So make the reservation, submit the tickets. So really interact with the app itself. So this is the part for the tenants. For the operators, so for the admins, we also, since as I said, the data is a big key, we will bring AI also bot for the admins that they will be able to chat about the data. So everything what you see on the dashboards, you'll be able to ask questions more precisely. So you don't need to go one by one dashboards. You'll be able to just type, give me information about this tenant, and the AI will generate all the data that it has. That's one thing. Second thing for the AI for operators is also about the summarization. So you have multiple tickets now that are in your ticketing system within the app. So it will give you a summary of all the tickets. We also have a chat functionality, so messages. The AI will summarize all the thread, so the entire thread with the tenant that you are able to export and maybe share with some other colleagues. So there's plenty of it, and I believe that maybe the next product updates will be dedicated also towards this direction within the AI strategy and the next steps. But something we will already see in this quarter, as we mentioned, the digital concert. It's something that we spent a lot of time working on it and really make sure that it gives the right context to the tenants as well.
All right, so, next question, is content scheduling available when posting via the app? And is it available for users as well, for tenants?
The content scheduling is currently available only from the admin console, so only the operators, so only our clients, admins, they can schedule the content. We are not giving this functionality in the hands of the tenants, and currently it's also not planned.
Okay, wrapping up with our last question for Denny. Are there going to be a new parcel manager role, or is it only going to be managed by space or portfolio managers?
There's not going to be a new dedicated role. It's going to be managed by the concierge rights role that we already have in the system.
Thanks, Denny. So that's going to conclude the product updates webinar for today. We'll be sending the recording out to all Spaceflow clients, as well as everyone who's joined us to attend directly today. And Denny will be available for any questions or feedback. See you guys in the next one. Thanks again for joining us. Bye-bye.
Have a great afternoon. Bye.